Hey, hello again and welcome back. It's Captain T. You know, this time of year is famous for the carnival that is Oshkosh, Wisconsin, the great gathering of eagles. Somehow I couldn't get my head wrapped around elbow to elbow with the throng this year and camping under the wing and all that. So I set my sights on a little quieter trip. I made my way up through the state of Michigan over Grand Traverse Bay. The destination was North Fox Island. North Fox is an RAF supported strip. They take magnificent care of it. A jewel set in the middle of Lake Michigan. Peace and quiet personified. Well, we've been in the air about an hour and 20 minutes, hour and 30 minutes. Time for a comfort stop. Stopped at Northport, Woolsey Airport. Beautiful little intersecting grass strips. People take good care of the airport here. The grass is in good shape. Got sweet smelling, clean running and sanitary outhouses. And the big reason I stopped here is water. There's no water on North Fox, so take your own water if you're going, or take a filter. You can take it right out of the big lake. But we burned off an hour and a half's worth of fuel, and we're going to put on 3 gallons of water. It pretty much offsets the load. Everything comes out pretty good that way. I don't like to haul water very much. There's a ton of history associated with the Woolsey Airport, starting in the 1850s when the original clan came to the Northport area to start dairy farming. They've kept the original old creamery and turned it into the FBO, nice picnic area, barbecue grills, and camping. There's a small Mooney cluster there.
And so after just a brief pause at Woolsey, we're going to depart 27 on the grass and point north.
That vast expanse of blue, just a quick hop over to North Fox from here.
Jewel of the North, lovely Lake Michigan, North Fox Island. Pretty day, got some pop-up cumulus to the north. Could be an occasional rain shower. Might be the drive and enthusiasm I need to get the tent up before I do much of anything.
One of the things I noticed first about North Fox this trip was the beaches. The last time I was here, the water in Lake Michigan was a lot higher, and the beaches were virtually non-existent. Looking beautiful today.
Let's see what the wind's doing down in here in the hole. Not bad so far.
I always advise an inspection pass before landing at any of these backcountry strips. You never know what might be out there in the middle of that strip. Besides, a little pass through the strip gives you a chance to look at the other side of the island on your way around. It was an absolutely gorgeous day this day. Look at that water. Back in the slot on final. Sometimes a little bit of turbulence down in the trough there between the trees. Depends on what the wind's doing. This day not so bad. Well, I've been here about an hour now, and most of that time I spent setting up Le Chateau du Captain T.
Yeah, I went to school for mechanical stuff. But it took most of that time to figure out Part A, Part B, Part C, Part D. This is a brand new tent for me. Seems to be a pretty nice unit, pretty well built. I have decided I can do without a few other things and put that in. It weighs 18 pounds, which is pretty heavy. But I can stand up in it to get dressed. I can put a chair in it. I'll blow up my air mattress and sleep just fine.
I'd had kind of a late night the night before with a bunch of friends that were fellow flyers, and the grass looked so inviting and the shade was so cool and nice I decided it was time to take a little snooze. Easy peasy, no bugs this trip.
So I thought I was all alone here on North Fox. I was laying down taking a nice nap in the shade. Boy, that felt good. And I was rudely awakened by a tailorcraft buzzing the strip. Well, I didn't realize that the tailorcraft had been here and stopped and set up a tent.
This particular pilot was an airline pilot that flew his son up in a T-craft from Flint, then went back to Bel Air to pick up his wife and bring her over, all for one night. This is an essential. You got to have this. I'm sure there's some in the porta potty here, but we don't know if there really is or not. And one of the guys at the hangar said, where's your food? Are you packing food? Well, yeah, I am. This little box right here has got probably 6 or 7 days worth of food in it. A lot of it is dried. Some of it is little things like canned beans. I happen to like beans, so I get along great with that. I do have a little cooking kit in here with a jet boil. So I got a couple of cans of fuel for the jet boil. I do have some freeze-dried stuff here, some freeze-dried breakfast and some freeze-dried dinners. Those are like mega meals. And as Jim Baird, the outdoorsman, says, for breakfast it's oatmeal or no meal. A couple of cans of chili or soup. Those will heat up in my little jet boil system. Some noodles. I like a cup of noodles. I'm sorry. When I get hungry for red meat, there you go, right there. Lunch meat in a can, Libby loaf. That's what you need right there. Do I have bread for it? No. No, bread is bad. So that's it. I got freeze-dried coffee. Put that on the jet boil. Instant coffee. Hey, we already did the food bag. This is the everything bag. In case of emergency, this bag goes with me when I exit the aircraft. All I got to do is grab it and go. There's a variety of things in here. Paracord, bug spray, headlamp, fire starter. Never go anywhere without a Bic. A couple of space blankets, head net, a spork, more bug spray. And then we got another compartment here down below. It's got the basic toiletry bag. Got an extra sweatshirt, a couple of extra t-shirts, a couple of extra pairs of wear, pair of socks, pair of shorts, more paracord, more bug spray, washcloths, towels, and a water filter, Sawyer water filter. So if I wanted to, I suppose I could get drink mix right out of the lake, but not now. Down underneath it all, there's an axe, little hand axe, Fisker, beautiful little unit. Side there's a saw, camp saw. So if you needed to cut just some small sticks, it's not good for big stuff, but it's awful good for a little campfire wood. Nothing left to do but put my feet up and reflect on the day's activities. What a gorgeous day it was. Time for a little fireside sitting. Next morning came up early. It was time for that coffee we're talking about. 30 seconds on the jet boil. You got boiling water. Pour that into your cup full of coffee crystals. Delicious breakfast coffee right there. Boiling water works best. Nothing left to do now but sit and enjoy your coffee and watch the sunrise over North Fox Island. Absolutely gorgeous sight. What is it they say about red sun in the morning and the aviators? I'm confused. I don't remember what that is. It was beautiful, I can tell you that. The raspberries were on when I was there. They were delicious. Fall flowers are starting to show up. The local residents were out sunning themselves. This is an eastern fox snake. They're harmless, but this baby was about 5 feet long. He thinks he's hiding.
Hey, looking off to the east of the airstrip now, I can't tell you what's going on over there, but I could guess what's going on over there. North and east of us, they got some uglies brewing. Not real ugly, but ugly enough.
Well, this may be a mistake. I hear a rumbling off to the northwest again. Right now, bathed in sunshine. But I kind of wanted to go out to the south end of the island and look around, so I think I'll just take a leisurely walk down the trail. I got my raincoat, got my bug dope. The mosquitoes are in the woods. And we'll see what happens. Kinda as I suspected, more rain on the way. We had nice sunny skies for a while, but it looks like we're gonna get some more drizzle. That's the thunder I've been hearing right there, I think. As predicted by the old aviator, we are getting rained on. So we're headed back to camp to probably sit on our butt and hope the rain goes away again. Had a pretty nice few hours this morning. Watched the eagles play over the trees. Seagulls up and down the coast. It was delightful. Well, the rain didn't get better, it got worse. The new tent got a workout in the middle of the night. We had a whale of a downpour. Beach galore around the shore.
I have to confess I wasn't really thinking of taking a dip, but with the whole island to myself, I found this tree that was absolutely perfect for a bench, and I committed scrubbery. I feel immensely better. The beach in the bay on the west side of the island reminds me of something from the Bahamas. The watercolor's gorgeous, the beach is good. It wasn't too long after that we decided that there was a break in the weather, things were looking pretty good, it was time to skedaddle. So departure was made, camp was broken. Maybe next year. This gives us a chance to see the west side of the island as we tour away. Absolutely gorgeous right now. We hit some awful rain showers headed south. Hey, the weather on the ride home did just about everything it could do to us to try to keep us from making it, but we made it anyway, despite the lumps and bumps and winds. North Fox, what a great getaway. That beautiful gem out in the middle of the blue. you gotta go there. No cell phone, no radio, no TV, no computer, no fast food, no nothing. Just you in the middle of the big blue water. What a great mind dump. Hey, if you're interested in more information on the Woolsey Memorial Airport in Northport, Michigan, I'll include a link down below in the description. I'll also include a link to the RAF down there. They do great work on these backcountry strips. If you can support them, please do. They have a fabulous website that'll fill you in on everything you need to know before you visit one of their strips. I urge you to look them up, give them a good look, and plan your next adventure. For now, we'll see you around the airport. It's Captain T. So long.